But in games 1 and 2, even so much as slowing down the Shaq Diesel appeared hopeless.
Into Shaq. Pollard is there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No human alive playing basketball can stop that man.
When Shaq plays to that level, he's unstoppable. The way he played at home to the tune of 40-plus points and 20-plus rebounds and destroyed the team single-handedly.
And this is incredible.
Well, they're playing with him now. They're actually literally playing with him. Shaq is having fun.
Meanwhile, the Lakers simply put Rick Fox on the Kings' top playoff scorer, Peja Stojakovic. It was an unsung weapon in the Lakers' playoff arsenal.
Fox's defense, one of the real keys trying to stop Peja Stojakovic.
Fox is everywhere right now. He's like Velcro to him.
We knew if we were going to seriously defend our championship, we would have to start to play the defense that was needed to do that.
Fox is just sticking with him like glue.
Blocks his shot. Nice play, Foxy.
Whatever it takes with Rick defensively in the Sacramento series, the job he did on Stojakovic, was unbelievable.
Fox not giving him many open looks, and he steals it. Rick Fox with his defensive effort continuing.
And what Fox couldn't do, Shaq would take care of himself.
Fox tries it again. O'Neal once again. Shaquille O'Neal with 42 points.
That's just sheer strength, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing else. No one else in the league strong enough to make that play.
And the Lakers, at least through 2 games, look unbeatable.
After 2 games, all the Kings could do was show their respect. But heading back to Sacramento, they had hope that games 3 and 4 could somehow be different.
That's one reason why I can smile, because we will get them next time. Definitely, guaranteed.
In the 2000 playoffs, the Kings took 2 out of 2 from the Lakers at home. The way LA handled the hostile atmosphere in 2001 showed how much the team had grown up.
They're getting ball movement, but they can't make the shot, and the Lakers are off and running.
Pump fake, drive by Williams, up the boulevard, leaves it in softly at the rim.
Someone always seems to step up for the Lakers.
The drive on Christie, the flip to Fox, and put up a 3.
After Game 3, it wasn't enough to win. The Lakers needed to dominate.
Well, it's kind of a ruthless way to put it, but we absolutely want to cut their hearts out. Absolutely.
Through 6 playoff games, Kobe had bottled up his game for the good of the team. In Game 4 in Sacramento, he finally exploded.
They better guard Kobe.
Spectacular shot by Kobe Bryant.
And Shaq loves it.
With Shaq in foul trouble, Kobe knew it was time to demand the ball himself.
Over to Kobe, one-on-one and Christie, isolated right side, elevate, shoots. Count the bucket, he's fouled. And he tells the crowd to hush here at Arco Arena.
They have a good crowd up there. The crowd gets involved in the game and like to talk trash, so I started drawing back and started drawing with some of the players and found the groove by doing that.
Lakers trying to sweep the Kings without Shaquille O'Neal.
Bryant around Christie. Facial so good on Vlade Divac.
Bryant with it, angles to the baseline, drop step spin between 2 defenders, and he sends in a Marseille shot.
Kobe Bryant, 48 points, 16 rebounds, an amazing performance.
The Lakers were chasing history and chasing away their demons. 7-0 in the playoffs, a perfect run of 15 looking less like a fantasy with every win.
I think right now we have a certain swagger about ourselves because we're the defending champions and we're on a 15-game winning streak right now. So I think there's naturally more confidence, to feel like we can pull out of any situation.
The conference finals would be the Lakers' chance to erase a bitter playoff memory. In 1999, the San Antonio Spurs had humiliated the Lakers in the final games ever played at the Forum.
And the San Antonio Spurs have swept aside the Los Angeles Lakers in the Western Conference semifinals. And they did it convincingly.
The Forum is shut down. I feel great because the Forum is shut down for the last time.
The Spurs felt the Lakers' 2000 title was tainted because Tim Duncan hadn't been healthy. And with Duncan back, they had the league's best record in 2001.
If you ask me, is there bad blood? No question. They're not our favorite team, and we're not their favorite team.
San Antonio was a team when they won. They embarrassed us, they swept up. So Kobe had that in his mind. I had that in my mind.
No longer concerned with proving who was the best individual, the Lakers set out to prove they were the best team.
Bad pass off the dribble thrown by Porter. Bryant challenging Ferry. It counts, and the foul.
In Game 1, Kobe carried the load.
Kobe Bryant with the beautiful fadeaway. I don't know how you defend that.
With every defensive adjustment the Spurs made, Kobe countered with another level of creativity.
Oh, what a shot. He rolled that off those beautiful fingertips.
Kobe's got this intensive, competitive drive, and he doesn't back down. He always loves those challenges.
Underneath Kobe. Dunk. Woo! Incredible. Unbelievable. Impossible.
Indefensible. Kobe had scored 93 points in back-to-back road victories.
I told Kobe today he was my idol. He's playing. No, I'm serious. He's playing phenomenal. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I think he's the best player in the league by far.
2 seasons earlier, Tim Duncan was making that same claim, and in Game 2, he tried to make the case again.
Now Duncan has it left the lane against Grant to the baseline, gets inside and lays it in.
Tim Duncan is on a mission.
Spinning away, Tim Duncan rejected it with authority.
And the Alamo Dome is rocking.
Porter on the drive got shut off underneath to Duncan for the power jam with the right hand.
The Lakers were being outplayed for the first time in the 2001 playoffs. And for the first time, they looked rattled.
Phil Jackson's been thrown out of the game.
How about that one?
And the Lakers might be losing their composure a little bit.
Everything seemed to be going against us in that game. We had Phil getting ejected. San Antonio was playing on top of their game, hitting all the shots. Crowd was behind them, it was like 36,000 people.
Our leader had just been exiled from the game, and we felt even more challenged to go out and to finish the Spurs off in that second game.
How will the Lakers play now? This is the first adversity they've had in the series.
Although they hadn't brought their best game with them, the Lakers reduced the contest to a battle of wills. With increasing determination and confidence, they hammered away at the Spurs lead.
Powers up with a hook, and a rebound battle on the floor. Finally grabbed by O'Neal, and he slammed it in.
After Jackson's ejection, the Lakers went on a 9-2 run. The players had sensed their own peril, and the lessons of a long season helped them to fight their way out of danger.
A three, right down the middle.
You can see the visible increased intensity of the Lakers.
We definitely wanted to come back and show them that we're the champs and we deserve to be the champs, and this is why we deserve to be the champs.
Shaq comes outside to Bryant. He's open. He shoots for three. Good.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant connecting. They have dealt a severe and perhaps fatal blow to the Spurs championship hopes. Man.
Back in Los Angeles, merely sweeping the Spurs turned out to be a modest goal compared to what the Lakers were about to accomplish in Games 3 and 4.
Bryant across the timeline, spins around Anderson. Lob over. Oh, a one-handed crusher. Oh, brother.
Reverse two-hand slam dunk. One of a kind.
You absolutely have to love what you're seeing.
Kobe waits now for Fox on the drive. And now they're just raining embarrassment on the Spurs' heads. Another three ball from Derek Fisher. Woo! Woo! Go! Go! Go!
There's no team in Laker history ever played at a higher level of perfection than this team is doing.
The Lakers won Game 3 by 39 points, Game 4 by 29. They had won 11 straight in the playoffs, 19 straight overall. It looked like the finals would be just a formality in the crowning of a dynasty.
One more to go, man. One more to go.